Generally, under Rule 801C of the Federal Rules of Evidence, or FRE, hearsay evidence, which is an out-of-court statement that's offered to prove the truth of the matter asserted in the statement, is inadmissible. However, FRE Rule 801D2 exempts a statement admission by an opposing party or a party opponent from the definition of hearsay. In United States v. Miller, the First Circuit considered whether a party's silence could be considered an implied admission and therefore admissible under Rule 801D2. In June of 2005, Gary Miller pled guilty in federal district court to being a felon in possession of a handgun. At Miller's sentencing hearing, the government argued that Miller should be sentenced as an armed career criminal under the Armed Career Criminal Act, or ACCA. This statute provides that a criminal defendant who has 3 prior violent felony convictions is subject to a mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years. Both sides agreed that Miller had at least 2 prior violent felony convictions. However, they disagreed as to whether Miller's prior conviction for third-degree burglary in Connecticut constituted a violent felony under the ACCA. Under the ACCA, burglary wasn't defined, but the United States Supreme Court had held that burglary means an unlawful or unprivileged entry into or remaining in a building or other structure with the intent to commit a crime. In contrast, Connecticut defined third-degree burglary more broadly as entering or remaining in a building with the intent to commit a crime. In determining whether Miller's burglary was a violent felony under the ACCA, the district court reviewed the transcript of the state's change of plea colloquy. In the colloquy, the court summarized Miller's crime as a break-in at Trader Jack's involving a safe. And during the colloquy, Miller didn't object or seek to correct the state court's characterization of the burglary. Based on these statements, the district court concluded that Miller's third-degree burglary conviction fell under the ACCA's definition of violent felonies. The court then sentenced Miller to the mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years. Miller appealed to the First Circuit.